the Georgia Southern Eagles and the Troy Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Troy Trojans offense will have the ball first. Now, guys, let's not forget, last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Running inside, it's Griffin. Runs through the tackle. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
Back to pass, it's Crowder. The sure hands, it's White. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Trojans are flying down the field. On the run, it's Griffin. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Eagles offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Now to guide the attack is Max Johnson. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Looking for a huge play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
That's a really great play by the defender. We obviously know the defense gave up a ton of points there last time out. Coaching staff told us, David, they wanted to be more aggressive this game. And here you go. The opening drive of the game. Great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, swatting it away, and trying to send a message to the offense.
Well, and sometimes the defenders, they're trying to make plays. They're trying to catch it. A lot of times, because of that, they misjudge the football. I like knocking it down, making sure the receiver doesn't catch it. They were challenged all week about a negative performance a week ago. Good to see them come out early with some energy and making some plays.
wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. The catch is made, but he's beyond the sideline. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Trojans trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Now the pitch. Touchdown, Trojans! Great job by the back on the option. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
On the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Finding open areas. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. Fourth down is coming. They'll run the option. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna run it. It's Bradley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Johnson wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And the defense is kind of smiling about that one, right? The receiver got a chance, got open, had a chance to make a play, but man, you don't see it very often, but just lose concentration, and that is a big 3rd down stop for this defense on that drop pass.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Final play of the quarter coming. Snags it quickly on the left. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Rides the back and leaves it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snagged out of the air. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the option. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get a...
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Eagles. On the sideline, got it in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Looking to throw, it's Crowder. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays, aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got them in a situation where this is where they want it. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Goes to the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Racing down the left side. The 30. Running inside the 20. Takes it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
He'll bring it out. It's White. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? To the air. It's Crowder. Got it behind the line. It's White. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they used their 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dallas. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete.
And man, that didn't miss by much, but I do like the effort by the receiver. You can tell he's trying to get those toes in, trying to dance a little bit, but he couldn't get there. The ball was just a little bit too wide near the sideline.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Crowder. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Finds room at the 10. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Off play action. Got out of trouble and throws. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And this QB's got to find his rhythm. Like he's out of sorts right now. He's out of sync. The ball's not coming out on time. The ball's not in rhythm. Receivers and quarterbacks and tight ends got to get on the same page, man. This offense has got to get something going positive because they've just been struggling through the air.
That's caught. It's Hollins. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down. 1 more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 4 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Mustangs on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Now over to your game inside Veterans Memorial Stadium. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Georgia Southern's head coach told me at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Now the toss. Picks up the first down. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. The run inside. It's Bradley. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd grade. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Georgia Southern comes to the line trying to convert on 4th down. They'll move the tight end. They'll run for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Eagles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here comes the option. The keeper on the option. Here's a little room there. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice 1st down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Running inside. It's Gibbs. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And on 3rd and short right there, man, there's no bones about it. Like, you could tell this offense was going to run the football, try to be physical. They do, and they get their running back downhill, and he makes the play. Now sets them up in 1st and goal. And up here, guys, I would expect more of the same. Try to dominate the line of scrimmage, be physical, and run that ball in for 6.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Now the play fake. He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Split backs here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
He tries to take the top off. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Hard running there. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 2nd down coming up. Gets the back moving. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. And he got it so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Takes it down to the 41-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
That's not surprising. You're going for that every single time. 4th and inches in your opponent's territory. You're trying to get closer and closer to field goal range so you can pay this drive off by scoring points. Nice play call.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Run inside. It's Bradley. Pulled down for the tackle.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. Johnson looking to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. On the move, it's Griffin. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
The play action fake. Takes a hit as he fires. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dumps it to the back. And his throw is incomplete.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
Johnson wants to throw it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Trojans use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Trying to keep this drive alive. There's a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This time he wants to throw. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, it's Bradley. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And it's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the final drive comes up